What's up, Dunk Squad? It's Wank Dunkin, No Vision Dunkin. We're back with episode 8 of the WWE 2K22 Realistic Universe Mode Friday Night SmackDown. Let's waste no more time and let's go ahead and go over the card so we can look at what we have for tonight's show. Kicking off the show, we have a tag team title match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship belts, and that is going to be Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo, Los Lotharios, going up against Eric and Ivar. This is basically a rematch from the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, as Angel Garza and Carrillo, they got themselves back into number one contendership for those tag titles, and let's see if they can win it here tonight in the first match, the opener of SmackDown. Then we have the second match will be Finn Balor against Sheamus, one-on-one. That should be a good one. Might be match of the night. And then we have a females match. We have Lacey Evans taking on Mia Yim, as we have yet to see these two women in the Realistic Universe mode yet. And then we have a tag team match, the debuting Rick Boogs here in the WWE 2K22 game, and teaming up with King Nakamura against Ziggler and Rude, the Dirty Dogs. And in the main event, we have Keith Lee, the man that defeated MVP a couple of weeks ago in a Falls Count Anywhere match. He is now in a main event taking on Drew McIntyre, who is the new number one contender for the Universal Championship, defeating Rey Mysterio in the main event last week in Rey Mysterio's hometown too. So that should be a good one. That is the main event. So let's waste no more time, man. Let's go ahead and start the show.
The stars of SmackDown Live have something to prove tonight. They're going to leave it all in the ring because that's what SmackDown Live is all about.
Byron, put on a helmet, pull up your big boy pants. It's going to be a long, long night. Let's go.
So the first match, tag team championships are on the line. Los Lotharios against the Viking Raiders. Let's see who's going to win. Will the Viking Raiders retain those SmackDown tag titles, or will Los Lotharios finally capture some tag team gold? And the winners are the Viking Raiders, as they retain against Los Lotharios, keeping those SmackDown tag team titles in place. And then the second match, we have Finn Balor going one-on-one against the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Let's see who picks up the dub here, and it is going to be Finn Balor. The next match, Lacey Evans against Mia Yim. We're actually going to hop in and watch this one.
Sit up straight, Saxton. It's time to class up the joint. The sassy Southern Belle has arrived.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Paris Island, South Carolina, Lacey Evans.
Now, me personally, I was fine with this gimmick. I don't know. I understand why they changed it, but the sassy Southern Belle, whatever this gimmick was called, like, to me, they could have did way more with this. Hell, I even looked at Lacey Evans at one point when she had this gimmick in real life as probably the next Charlotte. Like, she has, like, you know, that same type of, like, you know, build.
She's beautiful. She's
like Charlotte.
And she is as classy.
So I still like Lacey Evans, as we might look to push her here in this Realistic Universe mode. But can she defeat the HBIC?
The HBIC.
Head baddie in charge. And Mia is always ready for a fight.
And from Fontana, California, Mia Yim.
Mia Yim with impressive performances in the first two Mae Young Classic tournaments. Yeah, plenty of big match experience in NXT, competing at several NXT TakeOver events.
Ready to jump to that next level with a win here tonight.
On SmackDown.
frustration in the eyes of Mia Yim. Great amount of experience, but Mia still...
Mia Yim looking up to pick up her first victory here in Realistic Universe mode. So is Lacey Evans. As Mia Yim's husband, Keith Lee, will be in the main event tonight against the #1 contender for the Universal title, Drew McIntyre.
And with Lacey Evans, you have a superstar who seems more concerned with appearances than she does in-ring antics. But do not let that fool you. Lacey Evans is about as dangerous as they come with a mean streak to them.
Yeah, Lacey Evans is the picture of discipline in pinup model form.
Mia Yim, the self-proclaimed head baddie in charge. How does her opponent ensure that Yim doesn't take charge of this match?
Well, the HBIC earned that nickname by...
And the HBIC is taking charge in this match as she tosses Lacey Evans outside of the ring, right next to the announcer table. And what is she looking at? I thought she was going to dive there for a second, but sliding outside the ring.
What a smash!
That is just...
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in.
Just wearing down the opponent.
Oh, look at this. Arm bar slipped underneath and able to counter. Big takedown right there.
And these women got to get back in the ring, or else it's going to end in a double count out, or somebody's going to get counted out. And we've seen a couple of those in this Realistic Universe mode. Look at Lacey Evans taking her time, getting back into the ring, trying to regroup.
Timing beats the count.
Seemed like a count out to me, guys.
She fights Mia back. She manages to get control. Driven face first. And right there, Evans finds out she's not the only dangerous and disciplined competitor in this match.
That's Mia filtering all...
And Lacey with a choke slam
Oh, Yim anticipated that.
to Mia Yim, and then Mia Yim comes back with the suplex.
Mounting.
Now a couple of mounted punches to the face and a slap right there at the end.
What a smash.
That is just insulting. Lacey fends that off.
Great counter, impressive ring IQ on display there.
And both of these women just going back and forth, back and forth. That's all it's been, all match, back and forth. Don't know who's going to win this one. And it looks like a second choke slam from Lacey Evans.
Check this out, guys. Double underhook coming.
And her finisher, and that should be it. Can Lacey Evans get the win here tonight? No. Mia Yim kicks out at the count of 2.
Lacey Evans, what is she thinking now?
And now woman's right to the HBIC.
Mia come back from that.
She kicks out. I don't believe it.
Wait, are we sure that was not a 3 count?
You can't count that high, Saxton, but that was one of the closest near falls you'll ever see.
Was not able to seal the deal with her best move. Now she's asking, what more can I do?
Brutality.
Now Lacey's showing a little bit of frustration. Mia Yim kicking out of the women's right.
That shoulder targeted there.
Mia has lost. And hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Got the crossface applied. Oh, nowhere to go. Nowhere to hide. Could be tap time.
This is the worst case scenario.
Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no? Face crusher.
Now Lacey looking very dangerous. 3 face crushers in a row. She goes to the top rope. Like I said, she could potentially be like a next Charlotte or somebody. Look at that, a Charlotte-like moonsault. I'm just glad Ric Flair didn't blow her up.
It's starting to show.
Oh, that got turned around on Evans.
What's Mia got planned?
And now Mia Yim with a woman's right herself to Lacey.
She has too much pride to go down to her own moves.
stars now.
She returns the favor there. Lands a kick to the gut. Oh, and Yim turns the tables.
A drop kick, as this match is probably going to spill back to the outside. And it looks like Lacey Evans is fine with having, as she's laughing at Mia Yim, she's fine with taking the count out victory, trying to win any way she can. She learned that from the dirtiest player in the game, Ric Flair. And a third choke slam from Lacey Evans.
Uh-oh, second rope. Big miss right there.
And Mia evades it.
Rear chin lock, and now just rapid fire punches. She did her homework there.
Gets tossed.
Lacey Evans is unloading.
Yeah, Lacey is clearly in control.
We're about to see it.
And a second woman's right, as Lacey Evans, she has dominated the second half of this match, and she is going to come out of this match with a W over Mia Yim.
A hard-fought victory. Yeah, big win. Wait a minute.
And look at Lacey Evans attacking Mia Yim for no apparent reason after the match. She already got the win. Hell, she might be the dirtiest player in the game, as Lacey Evans looking to be the HBIC here tonight on episode 8 of Friday Night SmackDown Realistic Universe Mode. But heading on to the next match, the second match that we're actually going to be hopping in. It is a tag team match. It is the Dirty Dogs against King Nakamura and Rick Boogs in his debut of WWE 2K22.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 453 pounds. Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, Dirty Dogs.
Take a look at the talent in competition here. You can see exactly why the WWE Universe is so amped up for this one.
Now, Robert Roode a couple of weeks ago did take a L to Nakamura, but Dolph Ziggler was able to get revenge for the Dirty Dogs by defeating King Nakamura on the last episode. But now they find themselves here in a tag team match against not just Nakamura, but he's brought a friend here to the Realistic Universe Mode.
You are looking at one of the most vicious strikers this industry has ever known.
He kicks like lightning.
And their opponents first, from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, King Nakamura!
A man who marches to the beat of his own drummer, functions in his own world. But when it's time to compete, he is one of the best in the world. A man whose charisma knows no bounds. There is no one quite like Nakamura. A mixed martial artist, one of the most lethal strikers we've ever seen. And oh yeah, can make you submit in just about a heartbeat. Byron, sit down and be a professional. I can't help it, I'm excited.
And like I said before, he's bringing a friend here to the realistic universe mode here in WWE 2K22 and Friday Night SmackDown. His name is Rick.
Saxton, get off the table. That's the punter's job.
Where the hell is Pat McAfee when you need him?
And from Madison, Wisconsin, weighing in at 234 pounds, Rick Boogs.
Oh, he's more than a magician. Right, guys?
Rick Boogs' intensity level goes to 11, and it's stuck there. Trust me, Boogs does not have an off switch.
That's actually a good thing. Now, Rick Boogs has plenty of amateur wrestling accolades, a college wrestling standout. You would be mistaken to underestimate Rick Boogs inside the ring.
An absolute powerhouse, and he's one of the best weightlifters in WWE.
Well, tonight, Rick Boogs looks to melt his opponent's face off.
We're going to start things off with Dolph Ziggler and King Nakamura. Two men that faced off in the last episode one-on-one.
Don't have to look any further than these two.
Two teams with a desire to steal the show.
Right on cue, Dolph reverses.
We know what's coming next. What more can be done at this point?
Gets him with the counter. Oh, what a knee lift.
Man, a little extra luster behind that kick. Straining that trapezius muscle.
Scouting pays off against Nakamura. He's in off the tag.
And now Ziggler tagging Robert Roode into the matchup. As Robert Roode probably can't wait to get his hands and get him dirty against Nakamura, losing to Nakamura a couple of weeks ago one-on-one.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
He's absorbed some damage already. Oh, what are they doing here?
All the way out.
Sideboard buster.
There's a tag. Opponent off the ropes.
And now we get the first action of Rick Boogs as he tags into the matchup.
Oh, just tap out. Just tap. Well, what are the elbows right to the mark?
Now the Glorious One fighting back. Rick Boogs able to reverse.
And Boogs reverses it. Hurled away. God. He's lost some of his win now.
But look at Boogs showing that weightlifting power and strength that they were talking about earlier.
Got him up high.
Probably is one of the strongest men in WWE. I'll put him up there with the likes of Cesaro.
Thinking pays off.
That's the switch. Dolph Ziggler's in.
Lands the haymaker.
Forearm in the face.
Nothing fancy about that.
German suplex. Drop to the midsection.
What impact.
He counters right back on Boogs.
Each competitor showing they've done their homework.
push-ups on Dolph, and Rick Boogs goes for the cover. Now, with the loss of Los Lotharios earlier on in that SmackDown Tag Team title match, the Viking Raiders do need new #1 contenders. So these two teams picking up a win here tonight would probably put them in contention for those SmackDown Tag titles. And a super kick out of nowhere from Dolph. But the King, Nakamura, King of SmackDown, able to break up the pin for his partner as he gets tossed out of the ring, though, by Dolph. And Dolph stomping away, going to the top rope. While Rick Boogs on his feet, don't know what he's thinking here, don't know what he's planning. And he misses the drop kick after I tried to hype him up. Nakamura gets back on the apron. Rick Boogs with a underarm hook suplex, tagging in his partner Nakamura. And Nakamura immediately going for the cover.
He kicks out with authority.
He is still very much in this.
And set him up. Oh, and he is.
That's going to hurt.
Tags him in.
Frequent tags by Boogs and Nakamura. Their first match here, tag teaming tonight.
Still like the best drop kick in the game. Set him up.
Russian leg sweep.
Got to find a way to get out of this.
Getting tossed. In comes Dolph Ziggler.
He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
No, stops the count at 2.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match. Watch out for Dolph.
Dolph can finish things.
He's on his heels a bit now.
Yeah, they stuck it out through this match, but it wouldn't hurt to go for the tag soon here.
Set up for the Russian leg sweep.
Nicely done.
These competitors have been unloading on each other since the bell. Just looking for that window of opportunity.
And now might be the time to seize the moment. Now's the time to keep the pressure on.
Hit the mark with that one.
Rick Boogs sizing up Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, look at that scoop slam. Ziggler.
Old school body slam. Rick Boogs does look like he could have wrestled like in the 80s.
Catches the side of the head. Countered it just in time. Fast press. Fast press. Yes, press.
Here's a tag. Opponent off the ropes.
Now rearrange the spine.
Brutal series of kicks.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Shoulders down. He stops the count for his partner.
And I think the King probably looking for the Kinshasa, and he hits it on Ziggler. Will he defeat Dolph Ziggler? No, he cannot. Robert Roode able to get in, break up the pin. As Robert Roode tosses out Rick Boogs. What a match. Don't know which of these two teams is going to pick up the victory, as this could go either way. It can go either way.
Ziggler is falling behind here. Dolph's got to find a way to defend himself. Right, but now into a neck breaker.
Dolph going for another super kick, but the King Nakamura able to dodge it.
What a match. Yikes, that complete control of their opponent, having a little bit of fun.
And look at Rick Boogs just toying with Dolph Ziggler.
And Boogs gets stonewalled. Oh my gosh, what impact. Dolph gets out of there. And he gets the tag.
Rick Boogs taunting to the crowd, but not seeing that Robert Roode inserted himself into this matchup, into this match with a tag.
That's unnecessary.
Right across the larynx. Great wherewithal on the counter. So smooth. The close of this match is just ahead.
At this point, it might be too much for him to recover from, Cole.
Shinsuke Nakamura with a nice reversal. Submission time.
And Shinsuke going with a submission. He has it locked in on Robert Roode. If he can just lock it in even more, I thought there might have been a tap out there. But look at Dolph distracting King Nakamura, allowing Bobby Roode to try to position Nakamura for a powerbomb, but Nakamura able to fight himself out, and after he fights himself out against Sasha out of nowhere, can Dolph get in to break it up?
He keeps his team in the
These damn tag team matches just go on forever, man. But now this tag match finally breaking down. Ziggler tossing out Rick Boogs. We got one-on-one action going on with Nakamura and Robert Roode. And Robert Roode with the glorious DDT, but the King's foot is under the rope. That might have been it.
torch of their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good.
Golly, an endless trampling there.
Oh, look out.
Now Big Bob with a crossbody off the top rope, trying to do anything now to pin Nakamura, but Nakamura able to kick out again.
I don't either. Can this ref even count the three? Point of the elbow finds the mark. Bang. Hung out to dry.
And now all four men outside. Rick Boogs going over there to check on Nakamura. Check on his king.
And he's able to fight Roode off.
Now you got Nakamura chasing Dolph. Got Robert Roode battling it out with Rick Boogs on the apron. But look at Rick Boogs.
Set him up. Rush to the leg sweep. And Nakamura with a perfectly timed maneuver there.
Roode might be dangerously close to being put away.
I'm surprised we haven't seen a fight forever chant yet.
Delivering elbow.
These dudes are really fighting forever. Like, it seems like this match is not going to end anytime soon.
Thrust kick. Oh, man. Inflicting more damage to the leg.
Roode able to evade. Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these superstars' performances.
And Roode reverses. Kick to the gut.
And Rick Boogs walks right into a glorious DDT. And that is it. The Dirty Dogs
Sweet victory.
getting the win here tonight over King Nakamura.
I can't see how you get a better tag team victory than you just saw there. That was nice.
And look at this. Dolph Ziggler attacking Nakamura. Robert Roode attacking Rick Boogs even after they got the win here tonight. And the Dirty Dogs
Painful.
playing dirty
Jeez.
here tonight on SmackDown.
Damage has been done. Clearly on a mission here.
As they celebrate their victory, the Dirty Dogs are glorious here tonight on episode 8 of SmackDown, but with some dirty actions after the match. And then we still have one more match, the main event, and that is Bearcat Keith Lee going one-on-one against Drew McIntyre. Let's see who wins this one. As Drew McIntyre keeps his momentum going as he is looking to be the future WWE Universal Champion. And I also forgot to look at the power rankings. I think I did look at it before I started recording, but I do want to show you guys the power rankings. I think I might have forgot on the UK episode as well, but we're going to check it out here for SmackDown as AJ Styles, the former number one contender, is number one. We have the Intercontinental Champion, John Morrison. Number two, we got Ivar at number three, one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Then you have Cesaro, who is the UK champion, but also still a part of SmackDown, number four. And you have the Women's Champion, Asuka, who has retained her title against Bianca Belair. She's knocked off Sonya Deville as she looks for another contender for her SmackDown Women's title. But that'll do it for SmackDown. We actually have to go over to the next show, which is Saturday night's main event, before we end the video here. And let's see what matchups they have. So they have Tucker going up against Angelo Dawkins. I don't hate that. Tucker is the former partner of Otis, who Angelo Dawkins defeated Otis to become the 24/7 champion. I just don't remember if Tucker is on SmackDown or if he's on Raw. So we could do that matchup. And then the second match, we have Alexa Bliss going one-on-one against Carmella. That's fine because they actually both a part of Raw. But it seems like there seems to be a theme here where it's like Alexa Bliss, Big E, they get featured a lot on these Saturday night's main event and these live event shows. So we are going to change it up just a little bit. I am happy with Happy Corbin, no pun intended, being involved. But we're going to have him face a different opponent. So somebody from Monday Night Raw, though. And let's see who we have available. He can go one-on-one with... Let's find a good opponent for Happy Corbin. As we currently don't have Happy Corbin like involved. The last rivalry he was a part of was with Jeff Hardy, who is the number one contender for the WWE Championship, and Roman Reigns. What about, should we do Strowman? I'm thinking Braun Strowman. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's do Strowman. Yeah, why not? Let's do Braun Strowman versus Happy Corbin for the main event. And then I think I am going to change that women's match. Let's do fine with Carmella. We could do let's do Miss Money in the Bank. Let's do Mickie James against Carmella. Let's try to find a different female besides Carmella. Somebody we haven't really used yet. Let's try Reckoning, maybe. That's a match we can do on Raw. I don't know. I guess we could do Carmella. They faced off before, and it was a hell of a match between the two. So yeah, we'll stick with Carmella, but she'll go up against Mickie James instead of Alexa Bliss. And I really can't remember what show Tucker was a part of. It might be Raw, and if it is Raw, I would not mind that. I wouldn't mind it. But I'd rather do, let's do somebody else. Let's do Apollo versus Tucker. Yeah, let's do that. Apollo versus Tucker. Don't know if I need to recheck. See, I think Tucker might be a part of Raw, so I need to recheck that. But if he is, it'll be fine. He'll go up against Apollo, and let's save the card. Let's simulate all the matches as Apollo does defeat Tucker. Carmella actually defeats Mrs. Money in the Bank, Mickie James, and Braun Strowman defeats Happy Corbin in the main event of Main Event. But that'll wrap it up for episode 8 of SmackDown in this Realistic Universe mode until the next episode.